What's up, guys? In today's video, I want to share with you my best strategy. All right, my best news strategies, and at the same time, I'm going to share with you how I configure my news platform in order to get the perfect news for perfect entries. Of course, you can see right here on my screen, I have so many charts open down, and I have entries open also on some chart. Of course, you can see this is on gold. I have entry already on gold. All right, I have entries open already on gold. Then the one I'm really going to focus on for now is a Canada JPY. Canada JPY. Presently, my time is 10:57. All right, my time is 10:57 a.m. All right, so this is Canada. Of course, if you take a good look at this, I am on 1 hour time frame, and you can see that the Canada JPY is on a range. First of all, you have it moving from the previous support area to the resistance area. Then you have a little pullback, move up again, a little pullback, move up again, and still respect that resistance zone. And then immediately the chart dropped down to the same previous support area, and then it went up again towards that resistance zone. Okay, and now see one thing that most traders fail to consider. This is one thing that most traders fail to consider. If I go over here to my news platform, you can see that by 1:30 p.m. a news will be coming up on Canada. On Forest Factory, you can see that on 1:30 p.m. news will be coming up on Canada. This is employment change and unemployment rate news. Both of these are coming up the same time on Canada dollar. All right, and this is high impact news. All right, this is high impact news. And then if you go to another platform like here on Baby Pips, you can see the same news coming up as high impact news coupled with other ones that are medium impact news. The same thing on my Facebook, it appears high impact news coupled with other ones also that are low or medium impact news. The same thing on investing.com, but unfortunately here you have it as a medium impact news because it has 2 stars. All right, it has 2 stars. The ones with 3 stars are high impact news. So of course you can see the same moderate volatility expected. So having it on 3 other platforms as high impact news is a cogent signals enough to show that this is going to have a very high impact, a very high effect on the market. Now, another thing to take a look at is the reports or the records. The report or the record. Look at the previous record of the news. The previous record was 41.4. So that the focus or the consensus is 21.2, meaning it has dropped. Now, what do? Go to the detail, click on this box. It takes you to the detail of this news. Okay, the same thing, you go to other platform and confirm the same thing. All right, you can see that this one, the previous was 41, and the focus is still less. Okay, the focus is still less, which is 40. Okay, you go to my Facebook, look at the previous being 41, and the focus is still less than the previous. The same thing here, you look at the previous and the focus, the difference is usually there, meaning that the previous was high and the focus is low, so the actual is expected to be low, if not as low as this, but less than this. Now means that within the period of May till this period, within May and June, the level of employment has really dropped. All right, the level of employment has dropped from 41k to 23k. Now it means that there will be no much money earned by workers. As a result, there will be low expenditure, there will be low expenses in the country within that period, and as a result, it's going to drop the value of Canada. All right, that is going to drop the value of Canada. So going back to our chart, Of course, on each of these platform, all you just have to do when you come on it, you click on this button filter, and then you untick some of the features, untick some of the news that you don't want to, receive. The same thing on these other ones. This one, you go to this three dotted line. When you click on it, it will take you to this page. You uncheck these two low and then click on apply. Alright, you click on apply and then it will apply, and then you have your news filtered. The same on other platforms. All you just need to do is to click on filter, this filter button, filter the news, and it will filter some news out. So going back to our platform, you can see that the chart is still heading up. All right, you can see that the chart is still heading up. It will definitely move up to this point. It will move up to this zone or even break through the zone. All right, and as soon as it breaks the zone and the news drop, because within now, of course, you can see this is exactly 11 a.m. All right, this is 11 a.m. So by 1:30, that is 2 hours 30 minutes. So within now and the next 2 hours 30 minutes, this chart will definitely move to this point. All right, this chart will definitely move to this point. So whichever way, whether it gets to this point or it moves down to, whether it gets to this point, this resistance zone, or it moves down to respect these liquidity areas. All right, you can see after this high impulsive move or this volatile move, you see liquidity being displayed right here. So the same thing may happen right here. You see the chart move to the resistance zone, or you see it moving, consolidating within this area until we get to that hour. Immediately the news drop, you should be expecting a spike. You should be expecting a movement down. So what you have to do is to take your sell here and place your stop loss above the zone. That is just the simplest way to make entry on this currency page. And not only on this, wherever you have a news and you come and look at the formation of the chart, similar thing is expected also on US dollar. If I go to, this is gold. If I go to gold, similar thing is expected here, because Canada dollar and US dollar has similar economic drive. So this, you can see that the market will keep consolidating, moving downward a little, and as soon as the news drop, which is exactly when US session or the New York session is going to open, you will notice a movement up. You will notice a strong movement up, because this downward trend line is going to be broken instantly. As soon as the news drop. So it's going to be a buy for US dollar, because gold is going to push the chart up. So any other currency you have, Canada pays with. Expect movement depends on the position of Canada dollar. If Canada dollar serves as base currency, expect a downward movement. Or if it serves as a port currency, expect upward movement in that chart. See you again in our next video, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section concerning any kind of video you would like us to drop on this channel. Thank you for watching.